Hello, welcome to day 19 of the Happiness Everyday Challenge. I am Heather here with Happiness Ever After, the Happy Coach. And today we are checking our perspective. Yes, so the thing that can happen as we start going towards this big dream, this big vision that we have, is we could get tunnel vision. We could see it so clearly and so specifically that we may not recognize certain things as part of our dream or part of our vision or a potential road there or a alternate version, an immediate step, etc. of the same goal, because we only see that thing that we've pictured in our vision board, that exact perfect image. And the reality is that for you, because it's better for you, or it's what's meant for you, or ultimately this is the way that you're going to get that thing, is it may look different because you're different and you don't actually know what that dream is going to look like or feel like until you're actually in it. You just have like this idea of it at this point, right? So you need to be able to look at things from all different angles and different perspectives throughout this process so that you can recognize things that are similar to your dream and allow those to come in and play with them and test them. They may be examples that are going to come in to show you what this path is going to look like, because you may think, for example, that you want to be like the director of finance for this major company. I don't know, something like automotive or something manufacturing that makes, that has tons and tons of money. They sell really high-end products, and you want to be their head of finance department. That's your thing. That's your dream. And as you are, pursuing this dream, you've got to get all these licenses and you've got to work a certain amount of years and you've got to go to, school and then more school, etc. And so you're on this path to your dream and you get this opportunity to go run a small shop, a mom and pop shop. Maybe they have a couple different locations or something, and they want you to come in and be their VP of finance, or they want you to run, one of their businesses or something like that. You get this opportunity because these people know that you're good with money and they know that you are talented in business and they want to they need help and they know you and they offer you this opportunity. But it doesn't necessarily, in the same industry, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to get you to your end goal. So you may initially snub it. But maybe there's a reason that this is coming in. Maybe you get to play with a little bit more than just finance. You get to play with a little bit of operations. You get to play with a little bit of management. You get to run their finance as well. And you kind of get to see what a little bit of a day in life would be in a smaller setting. And you get to check that perspective and see how that would be to judge whether you really want this big goal of being, the head of finance for some major, massive corporation. Or perhaps you get a job offer at a corporation, but it's not in finance, and you get to see what it's like to work in corporate without being in finance, but to see if the corporate environment at that level is something that you really enjoy, because it tends to get a lot less human at that point. Trust me, I know, I've been on all sides of these things. So what I'm saying is you have to keep an open mind and you have to be able to see the bigger picture view, the 360 view of these things that are coming into your life to be as you are pursuing this vision that is up until this point mostly in your head and in your dreams. Okay, so as we go ahead into our meditation, first our affirmation: I can recognize what opportunities lie ahead. I can recognize what opportunities lie ahead. So like I said, you need to be able to see an opportunity for what it is. And sometimes your perspective may be, like I said, very tunnel vision, and you may not be able to open up to see it as an opportunity at the time. So let's go ahead and head into our meditation. Grab your tools, pause and grab your stuff if you need to. Make sure you have your journal. And when you are ready, get into a comfortable seated position. Put your palms in your lap. I have my clear quartz crystal as always. And when you're ready, close your eyes. And begin to focus on your breath. Deep, slow breaths in and out through your belly. And as you begin to relax, I want you to picture where you are on your journey to this beautiful vision, this beautiful future. I want you to call up whatever image you can that represents you and your place and time right now. And I want you to think about what your vision of the future looks like right now. What are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you? And then I want you to flip the image around, like as if it was a mirror, and you flip it so it's reversed the other way. Everything on the right is on the left. Everything that was up is down. Now what does that image look like? And I want you to think, if you were to picture all the different ways you could realize your dream, all the different meanings that your goal represents, whatever it is you want to achieve, what are the other interpretations of that? What possible scenarios could you see that playing out in? Really get to the heart of what matters about the goal. Is it the feeling you have when you reach the end? Is it the work you'll be doing when you get there? Is it the people you will meet or be around? Is it the lifestyle you will lead? What is the most important aspect of your end goal? Focus on that. Take a couple breaths here to really focus on what that end goal means for you. I want you to take this deeper meaning, and I want you to recognize that if you reach this meaning, this state of being at the end, is that really what's most important, and not what it looks like around it, outside of it? If this feeling, if you're able to achieve this feeling, this desired state of being, will that be the success that you desire? And I want you to bring that feeling back with you as you start to deepen your breath in and out. Shrug your shoulders up and down, and wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. So hopefully you found that there was something about the way that you feel about this future state, this future goal, that is more important than particularly the specific journey or how everything looks on the surface. And can pull yourself out of a tunnel vision if you are starting to feel like you're getting pulled in that direction. So going into journaling, I want you to see, is there another way to look at the opportunities and or losses or fails? So as you are looking at this future goal, are there any other ways that you can see that you can get there? Any other ways that you can call it a success without it being this perfect vision picture? Like, what is the sentiment that we brought back with us? What is the feeling, the desired feeling that we want to achieve when we reach our goal? And is there another way to achieve that, or just stay open to that feeling versus this step-by-step to get to this perfect vision? Because nothing's perfect in this world, and I want you to have everything that you truly desire, but I want to make sure that you're getting the thing you desire and not just the picture of the thing you desire. And then if you do find that you run into failures, losses, whatever you want to call it, you know, what's another way to look at those losses, failures that could be a win or could be a lesson learned? So keeping a perspective on the whole thing, not just on the outcome, but on the journey itself. If there are things that happen that you don't feel good about at first, is there another way to look at it to make it a lesson learned or a way to grow from it? So continue to journal on that. You know, what other ways are there to reach the same end? What is the actual end you're trying to go for? Is it not just the job status title? Is it the way that that job makes you feel? And is there a potential, you know, other job, role, company, place that will make you feel that same way, but maybe with not exactly the same title or the exact same kind of industry or whatever? So, you know, really pinpointing what is most important to you and why, so that you can stay focused on that versus the way it all looks in the vision that we've been working so hard to achieve. So it is important to have that vision and to go after something tangible, but we do need to keep that perspective of, you know, did we actually achieve the same thing? It just looks slightly different. And of course, as always, as a health and happiness coach, I want to remind you to prep your meals, to avoid that last minute grab of something not so healthy. Eat lots of veggies, drink lots of water, get your cardiovascular and your strength training, and of course, lots and lots of stretching, at least a couple times a week if you can. So that's it for today. If you do like the video, please like the video, share, and comment below if you have any questions, feedback, input. I'm happy to respond or share additional insight if I can. And if you need any other goodies, you want to just check out what else is available to you, visit happiness everafter.com. And until we meet again, please take care.